Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So you guys are definitely going to want to watch this one. So you remember last Friday, Judge Benitez in California said that California's ban on magazines that can hold more than 10 rounds was unconstitutional. In order to get to that decision, he used what the Supreme Court said he should use: text, history, and tradition. He looked at the evidence that was provided to him. He came up with a decision that it was unconstitutional in a 72-page order. Well, obviously that didn't sit very well with the Attorney General Rob Bonta or the governor, and today I want to talk to you about the governor's response, which absolutely slams Benitez, and you won't believe some of the things that he says. So stay tuned, let's get right to it. Now, real quick, if you want to support this channel and you're watching, you haven't yet subscribed, hit that little subscribe button. It's free. It only takes a second, but it helps me out quite a bit. And hit that little alarm bell. That'll let you know when new videos come out, and you can stay up to date on what they are trying to do to your rights. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what's going on here. So have you ever noticed that governors in states who pass laws that violate our Constitution get pretty upset when that same Constitution is used to overturn those laws? They just cannot handle it. And that is the case here, where Newsome basically breaks down and says some things about Benitez that are just, in my opinion, slanderous and just completely over the top. Now, I expected him not to be happy, obviously, but some of the things that he said went too far even for him. So let me go ahead and read you guys his response, which is basically his tweet. I don't think he made a video about it like Bonta did, but this is his tweet about the decision. Now, try and keep in mind that this is in response to a judge siding with the Constitution, siding with one of our rights within our Bill of Rights. So that should be something that somebody who swore to uphold and defend the Constitution would accept and support. Well, no, he doesn't accept and support it. As a matter of fact, he says this: breaking, California's high-capacity magazine ban was just struck down, all caps, by Judge Benitez. Okay, here, get this: an extremist, right-wing zealot with no regard to human life. Now, I don't know about you guys, but does that sound like Benitez at all? A guy who used text, history, and tradition to come out with an order that's basically just simply upholding our constitutional rights? No, if you don't side with the state, that's what they call you. Oh, but don't think that he missed his opportunity to take advantage of this in order to push his 28th Amendment, which is what he does in the same text. So it continues on to say, "Wake up, America. Our gun safety laws will continue to be thrown out by NRA-owned federal judges until we pass a constitutional amendment to protect our kids." So he's using the fact that one of our rights was upheld by a federal judge to push for an amendment that would essentially eliminate that right. So, I mean, if you couldn't see the issue before and the problem with this before, you definitely should see it now, because what he's saying is the Constitution got in my way from doing what I wanted to do. These magazines, he thinks, should be banned. The Constitution thinks otherwise. Our Bill of Rights, our Second Amendment, thinks otherwise. This federal judge upheld that. So what does he want to do? Well, just simply get rid of it. If we get rid of the Second Amendment by placing a 28th Amendment, which would simply override the Second Amendment, then he can go ahead and do what he wants, and he doesn't have to worry about the Constitution. That's what this is all about. It's about the Constitution being in their way. So I've always said this: they view the Constitution as a speed bump, right? It might slow them down a little bit, but they're still just going to simply run it right over. That's how they look at our Bill of Rights. They look at it as a speed bump. They're just going to continue driving on down the road instead of the impenetrable brick wall that it actually is, where it's going to stop you. You cannot pass this point right here. There is no more driving. It is not a speed bump. So again, it's their point of view that it's a speed bump instead of a roadblock. And so when they're faced with that actual roadblock and they're looking at this brick wall saying, hey, I can't do anything else. I can't do what I want to do because this thing is in my way. What do? Well, they want to come up with a way to just simply tear it down, and that's what he's doing with his 28th Amendment. But the fact that he called Benitez those things, right? The fact that he said those things about him simply for upholding the Constitution should tell you absolutely everything you need to know. I mean, we heard Bonta's response. It was a, pre-written, pre-planned response. They said that they're going to appeal and, they're going to continue taking this through the court system or whatever. But this right here seems more like it was one of those, angry times where you're just simply writing something down without really thinking about what you're saying. Or maybe he did think about what he says. I don't know. But it definitely was pretty eye-opening that they could say that about a federal judge who simply upheld the Constitution. I mean, what do you guys think about it? Leave your comments down in the comment section and let me know. But either way, I wanted to share that with you guys, and I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. You guys have a great day.